Slavery began in Rome when men and women were captured in war and battles. These men and women were forced to work for Roman citizens, which led to the beginning of slavery. The children of these slaves were born into slavery and forced to work just like their parents. Other ways people were forced into slavery were when young children were left on the street and picked up by slave dealers. These slaves were trained to be in gladiator fights, work in the house, and raise the Roman children.
Ding, ding. Racing. Ding, ding.
Congratulations, he's a slave.
Come on, little girl, come with me.
Okay.
These slaves were trained to be in gladiator fights, work in the house, and raise the Roman children.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening.
Roman slaves could be freed in three ways. The first one's per censum, where slaves enter their names into the census with their master's knowledge. The second was per vindicatum, where a master takes his slave to the consul and states his freedom, and then a ceremony is performed. If approved, the praetor puts a rod on the slave's head, pronounces him free, turns him in a circle, and hits him on the cheek, signifying his end of slavery. The last way is per testamentum, where a master gave his slaves liberty by will. Slaves were usually allowed freedom when they were too old to work anymore. The masters could not afford to take care of them any longer. If they were rewarded for a long service or rewarded for an exceptional action. Nannies could be freed when the children grew too old and did not need them anymore, or when they made enough money to set themselves free.
I pronounce this slave free.
You are now free. Take him away. When slaves become free, they became liberati or liberate because they became Roman citizens. They got a three-part name, where the first two parts of their name were the first and last names of their master, and the third part was their first name. Once free, the slaves could vote and they could get married. However, there were some limitations. The first one is they could not become a senator, and also they could never enter their names into elections.
Mitt Romney. Barack Obama. Caesar.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.
I am Cassius Clay. I'm running for senator. I have a 5-point plan to fix the economy. I cannot tell you the details. I've also run a sub 5-minute marathon.
He can't run, he's a freedman! Some freedmen became very skilled craftsmen, teachers, musicians, or excelled in trade, accounting, and banking. Freedmen could also be very wealthy, but could never become influential in government or hold a state title.
Today, class, we'll learn some Latin. Do not switch to Spanish. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Buddy the Elf, how may I help you? Deposit of $200. You've got it.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. You're a rich girl, and you're going too far, 'cause you know it don't matter anyway.
Once they became free, freedmen still owed duties to their ex-masters. They had to leave money to them in their will, and they could never harm their ex-masters and had to always show them respect. Freedmen still had to work a certain number of days for them per year and pay them a certain sum of money. They had to assist them through hard times, too.
What's wrong?
I lost my husband.
I lost my wife. How are you doing?
The ex-masters had to do some things in return for the freedmen as well. They would have to help him when he was in need, and they could give the freedmen funds to start their new life. Also, before starting his new life, the master could also let the slave live with him. If the freed slave died before his master, the master would pay for a decent funeral and become the guardian of his children.
Because you are freed now, here is some money to start off your new life. And if you need to, you can stay here.
Oh, I know what you're trying to say.
Don't worry. I will pay for your funeral
I always
and
loved
take
you.
care of your kids.
I-
I'm your new mommy!
Yay!
Happy. In Rome, there are only 6 types of priests, but only one of those could be occupied by a freed slave. This priest was called the Servii Augustales. This priest oversaw the cult of Rome and worshipped Emperor Augustus. Slaves could become personal assistants to the emperor, secretaries, and be in charge of the emperor's accounts. Thank you, Servii Augustinus. Ow! Ow!
How you doing?
You would not say that to your master.
I would totally say that to my master. How you doing?
Oh
I
my
said
god,
it to you.
stop!
So, now that, we're...
Shut up!
Jen, phone away.
Hold on. Mask for Dan.
You good?
I can't, Tom!
A special... Okay, I can read my writing.
Can I pop a pimple?
Sure.
Oh, not right now.
Sorry,
Stop
no,
it.
no, no. Some freedmen became very skilled craftsmen, teachers.
E.g., crafty men or men who craft.
What's money called again? So big.
Just pop it.
I
Hurt, but it's fine. No, just
don't
do
want to hurt
it.
you.
Just do it.
Don't film it.
Okay, I won't.
I don't want to hurt you.
Do it.
No, Tom, I'm gonna hurt you.
Do it.
I'm so sorry. It's not that kind of pimple. All right. Go. No, it didn't. Go in the bathroom. Get a cloth or. Stop filming.
And we're the 3 best friends that anybody could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone could have. We're the 3 best friends that anyone can have. And we'll never, ever, 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 ever leave each other.